For many years, I've known that the Julius Wile seal on a bottle of wine or spirits would guarantee an evening of pleasurable drinking for myself and my friends. But not until recently, when Mr. Blum invited me to visit, did I discover that the world of Julius Wile is like a colorful kaleidoscope of seemingly endless varieties of fine wines and spirits to be enjoyed by everyone. Let me tell you about my visit. What a kaleidoscopic world it is. Quality products in endless varieties. Some old friends captured my attention immediately. Benedictine DOM. B&B Liqueur DOM. Bollinger Champagne. Peter Dawson Scotch. And Williams & Humbert Dry Sack Sherry. Over 4 centuries ago, here in the Abbey at Fécamp, Dom Bernardo Vincelli first discovered the marvelous elixir which his fellow monks were to offer to weary travelers, including one day Francis I, King of France. "Does it please you, sire?" the monk asked. "On my honor as a gentleman," the king replied, "I have never tasted a better. What do you call it?" Benedictine was the answer. And this scene on the Christmas box, a replica of the stained glass window in the great hall of the Abbey, commemorates that historic event. Today, Benedictine is the world's most popular and largest selling liqueur. These Christmas boxes, for bottles and half bottles, make excellent gifts. I've given and received many myself. If King Francis were to appear today here at the Benedictine Abbey, he would also be offered B&B, the drier liqueur, the perfect blend of Benedictine and fine cognac brandy. These are the B&B Christmas packages, bottles and half bottles. For those who wish the best of both in one bottle, that is, here's the 2-compartment bottle, Benedictine in one side, B&B in the other, for the customer who wants something different. In my home, you'll find both side by side. This Christmas, with your help, many people will be introduced to both marvelous liqueurs for the first time. To make selling easier for you, the man in the field, Benedictine will again suggest in a series of lively ads, after coffee, enjoy Benedictine, la grande liqueur française. And the smartest thing on the rocks, B&B, the drier liqueur. Benedictine and B&B make thousands of new friends every day, thanks to these enjoyable ads in the nation's quality magazines: Holiday, The New Yorker, Time, House and Garden, House Beautiful, Life, Town and Country, Newsweek, Esquire, and many other influential publications. This is Benedictine's way of backing up your efforts to widen the market for these 2 world-renowned liqueurs. Scotland is the home of a sturdy people. In the Highlands, the Scots have, over many centuries, developed the art of distilling and blending whiskies known the world over. People used to gather in kitchens like this one to enjoy the warmth and cheer of good friends and fine Scotch whiskey. Peter Dawson is a worthy descendant of this great tradition. Peter Dawson is a DCL brand, and the huge DCL stocks of mature Scotch whiskies ensure continuity of top quality. I like Peter Dawson because it's good to your taste and good to your purse. Peter Dawson is distilled in Scotland and bottled here by Julius Wile. Mr. Blum tells me this saves the buyer almost $1.50 a bottle over other big-name brands. No thrifty Scotsman or American would pass this up. It's truly quality Scotch at a reasonable price. This year marks the first anniversary of the new Peter Dawson marketing program, a program that has been a phenomenal success. Here's a fine story of good cheer for the Christmas holiday season. The complete Peter Dawson line in its handsome boxing for Christmas and New Year's. Here are the full quart and fifth of Peter Dawson's Special. Here in its distinctive square bottle is Dawson's Rare Reserve, justly known as the connoisseur's Scotch whiskey. Old Curio is a premium Scotch, light in color, light in body, and comes in a distinctive square green bottle. The public will ask for Peter Dawson in its many attractive Christmas boxes, partly because Peter Dawson ads have been familiar to Scotch drinkers ever since repeal. They appear regularly in newspapers, magazines, and on billboards in many leading metropolitan markets, the traditional areas of Scotch drinkers. This fall, Bollinger proudly presents their 1959 vintage and proves once again that Bollinger deserves to be known as the aristocrat of French champagne. Bollinger Brut 1959 is dry and fruity and is the epitome of this great vintage year. Bollinger advertising doesn't just say Bollinger is the best champagne, it tells why Bollinger is the best. The grape makes the difference. Enter the great grape. Grapes used in champagne are rated 70 to 100% according to quality. Grapes used by Bollinger average 97%, one of the highest ratings of any champagne producer. And as this ad relates, Madame Bollinger, the present head of the house, adheres to the same time-tested methods that have made Bollinger's reputation as the quality champagne. And for the holiday season, Bollinger Brut 1959 is presented in this attractive two-bottle wooden cassette and in these one-bottle and one magnum boxes. Bollinger Brut non-vintage is gift-packed for the holidays in a one-bottle box, a new four-split carton, a new one magnum box, and in its colorful two-bottle valisette. Bollinger Extra Dry, resplendent in a new green neck label and new main label, is gift box 2. Unique in name, unique in wrapping, Dry Sack Sherry from Williams & Humbert is unique for its mellow, nutty flavor. Not too dry, not sweet, pleasing to every palate. Spain is the home of great sherries, and Dry Sack is one of the greatest. Dry Sack is the star of Williams & Humbert, the world's largest producer and shipper of Spanish sherries. For the holiday season, Dry Sack is available in its traditional sack wrapping, plus a gay cellophane overwrap with Christmas motif. And there's the magnum of Dry Sack in its handsome red velour gift box. There was a time when sherry was considered solely a woman's drink, but Dry Sack helped men rediscover the pleasures of sherry by introducing it on the rocks and popularizing it by means of these now familiar ads. The new ad campaign provocatively extends the idea of man, rocks, and how they changed men's minds about sherry. You can help your retailers introduce Dry Sack on the rocks to their customers by calling their attention to the new ad campaign. I've introduced many of my friends to Dry Sack. Also from Spain's famous sherry land come these other fine Williams & Humbert sherries. Pando, a very pale, bone-dry sherry. Carlito, a superior Amontillado with a nutty flavor. Cedro, a medium-dry, moderately priced sherry. And superb Canasta Cream, whose rich taste is ideally suited to those who prefer a sweeter sherry. This might be the rooftops of Paris, the city of joie de vivre. The French joy of living has been transplanted to America by Julius Wile through its 22 domestically produced Garnier cordials. There's a Garnier cordial for every taste in these Raymond Loewy designed packages, which are proving to have so much customer appeal. Again this year, Frappe Mint, White Mint, regular and white cocoa, as well as blackberry flavored brandy, come in gaily designed, colorful boxes. And for the unusual Christmas gifts, there are Garnier's imported compartment bottles, the Trio, the Rainbow, and the Duo. From Italy comes Villa Antinori, superior grades of red and white Chianti, laid down and aged in the bottle. 2 bottles of either Villa Antinori Red or Villa Antinori White in a brand new gift box designed in the Florentine tradition. And this year, the unique fish-shaped bottle of the delightfully dry white wine, Vino dell'Elba, is gift boxed in the same 2-bottle box. Der Deutsche Weingarten means Deinhardt, and Deinhardt means the best of Rhine and Moselle wines. These beautiful gift boxes hold 2 bottles of Deinhardt Liebfrau Milk Hans Christoph wine, or 2 bottles of Deinhardt Bernkastler Hans Christoph wine. The unique Deinhardt Zeck Extra Dry Sparkling wine is packaged for the gift season in a 1-bottle box and 3 splits to a wooden cassette. More and more, people will become familiar with the slogan, Dine with Deinhardt, through this interesting new advertisement, which tells the story of the great 250-year history of the House of Deinhardt. The holiday season is the time for sparkling wines. Chanson Sparkling Burgundy is attractively gift-boxed for gift-giving. Again in France, the wine district of Provence produces the delightful and popular Chateau Saint Rosalie, a beautiful 2-bottle gift box for the finest Vin Rosé de Provence, Chateau Saint Rosalie. And if you were to relax at a sidewalk cafe most any place in France, you would want to do what the French do. Sip a glass of Pernod. Pernod, the drink for adventurous sophisticates, presented in its own attractive holiday package. This year's Pernod ad is a banner of color. It emphasizes Pernod's versatility. Pernod on the rocks. Pernod Suissesse, the French pick-me-up. The Pernod Highball. Vive la différence. Vive le Pernod. This is the gay Moulin Rouge district of Paris. I remember it well. I especially remember the Parisian sidewalk cafes, where a leisurely aperitif such as Raphael whetted one's appetite for dinner. Aperitifs are better known to Americans as cocktail wines, and Raphael is France's most popular cocktail wine. I was amazed to find that imported Raphael is over $1 a bottle less than its domestically produced competitor. And at holiday time, Raphael is gift-boxed too. This ad tells millions of Americans about Raphael and how to drink this cocktail wine. Straight chilled, in a Raphael cocktail, or on the rocks. From Paris, it's a short hop by jet to England to join the Pimm's Cup Brigade, a refreshing reminder of the great days of empire. This year, due to the growing popularity Pimm's has been enjoying for the past several seasons, Pimm's Cup #1 comes gift-boxed for the holiday season. And remember, Pimm's is not just a summer drink. Pimm's has many year-round friends. To round out the collection of holiday wines and spirits, there's Jules Robin's 3-star cognac in a gift box. and Julius Wile French brandy in a new gift package. As varied as the kaleidoscope patterns, the Julius Wile collection of fine wines and spirits is rounded out by Robertson's Ports and Leacock Madeira, Vodka Romanoff and Lloyd's Gin, rums from the Caribbean, White Heart rum, ideal for daiquiris, Lemon Heart Jamaica and Demerara rums that help you make rum drinks like a pro. There's Cherry Elsinore from the fabled Castle in Denmark. And for the perfect martini, C&P Extra Dry Vermouth and its companion, C&P Sweet Vermouth. And an infinite variety of table wines, too, for every taste and pocketbook. Antinori Chiantis, Dinehart Rhine and Moselle wines, Chanson Burgundies, Echenard Bordeaux, Chateau Saint Rosalie, and Wilm Alsatian wines. Truly a wonderful kaleidoscope of fine wines and spirits. To help your retailers display this collection, let's now look at some good point-of-sale displays. And bear in mind that good point-of-sale displays affect 40% of all liquor store sales. This year, there's an even greater variety and larger quantities of point-of-sale pieces to help you and your customers get your share of these merchandising sales. Here are just a few. For example, the Benedictine floor bin, which captures the romance of the Abbey at Fécamp. And here's the Benedictine 3-panel flasher display, the Benedictine 2-panel flasher display, the B&B On the Rocks display. Peter Dawson's new shipping case is a display in itself when it's used with this case card. And the Dawson floor bin is another point-of-sale piece that will further Peter Dawson along the road to greater success. Garnier's 22 varieties can be shown off in this new floor display. And the Garnier Hostess size fits snugly and comfortably in this new counter rack. The Raphael floor bin takes little room, yet makes big sales for the retailer who brings this cocktail wine to the attention of his customers. And the Williams & Humbert barrel display is an eye-arresting, sales-compelling unit. To help you sell even more of Julius Wile's feature wines, here is a sturdy and attractive wine rack for in-store promotions. This, then, is the wonderful world of Julius Wile, the finest wines and spirits from all over the world. An infinite variety of gift packages. Imaginative, persuasive advertising and point-of-sale material. It's been a pleasure for me to have been your guide today. And thank you, Mr. Blum, for inviting me.
Thanks, you, and thank you, gentlemen. We hope that you've enjoyed your visit to the world of Julius Wile. It's all summed up in our new sales catalog. Use it and tell your trade about the wonderful world of Julius Wile. Good luck and good selling.